lift.org, and this is the Daily Lift. We are pushing through February 2011, the month of love, and we are discussing relationships. Today's topic, well, it's compromise. Very interesting topic, compromise. I'm going to take it to a couple of different angles, and bear with me, and go with me. Now, when we think of compromise, we always think one person needs to be flexible while the other presents an idea or an opinion or a take on things, a different perception, a different way of doing it. That's great. And when we're in a committed relationship, and I mean committed, when we're invested into one another, we must and should compromise on some things, on some level. And there should be a safe place to sit down and discuss the compromise. Compromise in this case is a negotiation, and there must be terms. There are times when it's not good to negotiate in front of our children, nor is it good or wise to negotiate the terms of a compromise in front of friends or family. And oftentimes we shouldn't even share some compromises outside of our committed relationship, because too many people will sway our opinions and may cripple our ability to be flexible when it would be the best practice in the long run to do so. Now there's another side of compromise, the part that I really want to get into. And it's the part of us that likes to compromise when we are in infatuation and we decided that we are liking someone, or we're in a place where we're just going to make it work, even if it's not in our best interest to do so. And we begin to compromise our values. That's not a good idea. And I think we've all done it. I have, to my own dismay. And it always ends badly. Compromise is good when the investment is there. And when the compromise doesn't compromise your values and the things you stand for. Let's look at it this way. There's this bad boy or sometimes bad girl theory that people have. Why is it that we are so intrigued and magnetized and drawn to the bad person? Well, my theory is this, is that when people, even though they behave badly, march to their own drum, when they put forth that much honesty and authenticity, there is an integrity to it, albeit twisted, that is alluring. Something irresistible about a person that unashamed to show even their worst selves. What happens when we traditionally think of good girls or good guys is that they often compromise too many of their core values. These are the sweet people who, in their own innocence and naivety, give up way too much. They give up sometimes their sense of identity to please someone else. They give up their core values, their spiritual beliefs to please someone else. The way they worship, the way they dress, the way they look, their education. Sometimes they even choose occupations based on who they're involved with. They are giving up bits and pieces of who they really are. And all the while, all that happens when they change their hair, change how they dress, and change the scents they wear, and change their daily routine, and make all these changes for the love of someone else instead of the love of self, they are revered as so flexible that they're not respected. We lose our respect when we don't hold on to the things that make us who we are, the things that make us authentic. If I like to wear my hair natural and wiry, and that's me, I shouldn't compromise or change to please anyone but me. If I'm a Christian, I shouldn't become a Muslim just to get married. If I enjoy community service and being outside and serving people, well, I shouldn't become a lawyer just to keep company with someone who might look down on my chosen profession. When we compromise our core, you don't get revered, and you actually will lose the love you so desperately are changing to have. So if you've ever been guilty of this, take note and take heart. Were you being true to you, or were you compromising just to try and please someone else? Food for thought. This has been Jody Luster, or JL, on Elevated Living at elevateme.org. And until we next connect, I am wishing you no compromises, especially on your values and on your authenticity, while living the very best of life. Ciao.